This segment we're calling Glam Mail. We're asking everybody for their insight and input on what kinds of freemium marketing questions do they have that we might be able to answer. So we have one really great question here this week from Derek Ashauer. Derek Ashauer.
Sorry, Derek.
Yeah. He says, how do you decide where the line is between free and paid? How hard do you push the paid version within free? Leslie, you want to jump first?
When you know that you want to have a paid plugin, you don't want to cut the free plugin off at its knees. And what I mean by that is some people try to make, like a free plugin that does, you can set up, and then if you want to pay, if you want to actually do the thing you want to do, you have to pay for it. And I feel like that kind of freemium is very frustrating. So let me give you an example. Let's say you have a form plugin, right? And then it's like, in order to actually get subscribers onto your form, you have to pay. But then you can set up and design and all of that, and that part's free. And that's really frustrating for users. And I wouldn't want to do that, because the purpose of the free plugin is a marketing tool. And if you're frustrating your users, they are not going to market your tool for you. And you want as many people as possible to be using the free version and talk about it, and get that word of mouth going. And so you always want the free base to be quite large, and you kind of have to accept, if you're doing freemium, that you're going to have this really, really large unmonetized free users. And don't think of them as freeloaders, but instead think of them as credibility, because having 100,000 free users is amazing credibility, even if they're not paying you for anything. Having 100,000 users helps improve the quality and the stability of your plugin. Having 100,000 users, even if 10% or 1% of them does word of mouth marketing for you, that's still a huge amount of people. And so think of your free users that way, and not as, I hate you stupid freeloaders, I'm going to cut you off at the knees, and take that. So that, I think, is an important mental framing when thinking about freemium.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I would just enhance that even more. I mean, from the Give WP side, it was really important to us that the free plugin is something that anybody could start fundraising with right away. We want to make sure that it is fully functional all by itself. You can do a lot of really powerful fundraising with the free plugin and be happy. And we have lots of users who have been using the free plugin for years now. That's great, no problem at all. But then the things that we want folks to pay for is how you're going to enhance your fundraising. So recurring donations is a big one. It's actually a really, really powerful feature. And a lot of folks, a lot of nonprofits in particular, really feel like it's a must-have. And that's on purpose. We do want to make sure that the things that you feel like are really a must-have are things that you're going to end up paying for. You can do donations for free, but if you're gonna really support your nonprofit organization, you're probably gonna wanna have recurring donations. And the reason why it's also a paid version and not in the free plugin is essentially because it pays for itself. I mean, as soon as you start using recurring donations, your revenue is going to increase. And so the cost that you give to us is really gonna be almost nothing. There's another really good one that we call fee recovery, where you're actually just asking your donors, do you want to help us cover the credit card fees? That plugin pays for itself. If you get either one of those, it's like your revenue is going to increase, and whatever you gave to us is nominal at the end of the day. So thinking through it that way, I think, is really important. Making sure that the experience they have with your free plugin is positive, is good, is helpful, they like it, and they see the limitations. You don't want the limitations to be invisible, and you do want to surface the things that they really do want to purchase. So it's always a fun balance, but always experimenting is also a safe bet. So
yeah,
awesome.
The other thing that I want to say about that is, you have to assume that you're going to make mistakes. and just kind of go with it. So you're not like everyone, including myself, like wants to get the line between free and paid right the first time and like just sail into the sunset from there. But it never works that way. You're gonna paint yourself into a corner like 100 times and like feel really stupid and have to like backtrack and do all these messy workarounds. And just kind of like knowing that, I hope is reassuring for you that like we're all dumb and we're all doing stupid mistakes. And
Absolutely.
yeah, so just kind of uh, make sure that you're experimenting and make sure that you're making the mistakes